that politics is very individualistic. That is why you can hear my colleague saying that Kisii will be demanding a CS position and the other goodies. And it begs the question, where does that leave the Kenyan people? The Mwananchi, that Mama Mboga in Kirinyaga, in Kisii, in Kisumu, are they actually going to benefit from this sort of arrangement? And the political class is really pushing the baton when it comes to the Kenyan populace. Because if you look at the 10-point agenda that they agreed on, I mean, this is beyond laughable. They're actually taking Kenyans for fools. This is what is provided for in the constitution that we passed in 2010. So are they telling us the two principles, because now this is a power-sharing agreement between them, that the president has been unable to implement what the constitution says? He got his mandate directly from the Kenyan people. He had an agenda. He had a plan that he intended to implement. And quote unquote, it is known, it is a truth that perhaps people are not saying enough, that if Raila Odinga were to leave government today or tomorrow, government as we know it would collapse. Government business on the floor of parliament would be hampered because of the crisscrossing and the political realignments that have happened in the past 1 year. So for me, my concern is, given the fact that Raila Odinga has a right to associate with anyone, he can decide to be in a pact with the president, he can decide to be in a pact with Kalonzo Musyoka or any other person or entity for that matter. Where does that leave the Kenyan people? That person who is struggling to meet their day-to-day needs. That student who is unable to access help. I mean, it doesn't mean because they're in a pact that suddenly the people from the region where he comes from are benefiting, they're getting preferential treatment. For me, it must be about the Kenyan people. And that is where I think they lose me in all this, because I cannot believe that at this day, in age, we can have selfish interest over the agenda of Kenyans. That's why you see Kisii, being disgruntled by that, because the Kenyan people are telling the political class that we will deal with you if you do not repent.